I am very big, colossal, humongous, Kirby levels of huge. But I don't mean in the physical sense. As a matter of fact, what you are seeing on screen is more or less what I look like in person, and I have always been skinny. I'm talking about being so mentally large that I'll hear all you can eat and my stomach will grumble saying, bet. I'm talking about an appetite size so large that if it were personified, Super Shenron would be quaking in his boots. I'm the type to hear pills shaking in a tube and from 5 miles down ask if they're Tic Tacs. I am massive, bro, since birth, and I mean that quite literally. My mom forever calls when I was a baby, like we're talking newborn status, just hop on the server. I was a stick, skinny for a baby. But babies usually have a fattening phase where whatever they eat immediately shows. So no one was worried. At first, I tried milk. That didn't work. Okay. So you go on to formula. No, not that formula, this formula. But that didn't work either. Okay. Store-bought milk. Absolutely not. My body rejected that junk so fast, it had to be 2%. But that didn't work. It got to the point where I had to climb a ladder of food, and it was only until I got to solid foods did I gain weight. I kid you not, even some of my first words were food. I believe the two that I used the most were apple pie and McDonald's, or as my grandma remembers it, burger fries. As the story goes, I was driving with my Gigi, who would sometimes babysit me, and my cousin, who we'll call Ya. I must have seen something that was related to McDonald's because I started spamming burger fries like I was an anchovy at the Krusty Krab. My Gigi had no idea what it meant, so Ya, who was around 7 years old, had to explain it. Now, did Ya and I ever get said food? No idea. But when my Gigi got home, she immediately told my grandma because she was so confused for a hot minute. To this day, it is just a memory that solidifies my bigness. By the way, if you were to ask me now, yes, I still like McDonald's, but if you think I would have spent $30 on a Big Mac, then you're crazy. After all, I'm trying to get two. Now, somehow, crazy enough, I was actually very, very picky with food as a kid. And this is where I have to remind my audience that yes, my palate is definitely better than it was almost a decade ago. Because I would not like a lot of different foods, or my body would just straight reject others. The biggest example of this has to be, I can't believe I'm about to say this, chicken. I don't know what it was. You just couldn't catch me eating chicken back then. Unless it was like chicken nuggets or something like that. Yeah, all right. The comments are gonna be looking. Again, have mercy on my soul. I was a little kid. I swear my diet doesn't consist of nuggets most of the day. More like bologna sandwich. But this went for a lot of different seafood, vegetables, and boxed mashed potatoes. I hate that greeny garbage. Even drinks like cranberry and milk were not it as a kid. Now, products with milk in them, I have no problem with. Ice cream, eat it. Cheese, eat it. Icing, eat it. Alfredo, Alfredo. Let me sit y'all down for a hot second. As of now, I can't really handle Alfredo as much, and I think it's because the way I make it involves oils that my stomach will try to suplex me over when I sleep. But back when I was like around 6 or the year after that, my grandma used to make Alfredo a lot for me and y'all when we went over to her house. Sometimes we wouldn't even warm it up. We just ate it like that. I'm so serious. Nah, see, now I'm thinking about it because that Alfredo had to be made with like Prego or something. So the way I make it, side tangent, but the way I make it is like you use some heavy whipping cream, chicken broth, or beef broth, and some noodles. And after that, you can see the greasy glisten on it. Obviously, you gotta have like Parmesan cheese, like other cheese and everything like that. And maybe some pepper, some bacon, egg. And you hook it up in the way you want. But refrigerate it, and most of it is in a thick grease-like substance. I doubt we would eat something like that. Man, I might need to go to the store and get me some Prego. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, food. Now obviously there's a bit more that comes with being tightened levels of hunger than just that. I also have a pretty strong stomach. There are some feats that I have performed that would normally make a normal person puke. And they have before. Whether it be mixing condiments to make a burger better at lunch, trying to eat things in few bites, or just trying to eat as many slices of pizza at once. Oh my kami pizza? Y'all, look, I'll have to sit y'all down for a second. Perhaps one of my biggest moments ever has to be in freshman year. I had to perform in a Meg concert at a different school, and after practicing, we were promised pizza, chips, drinks, and other things to eat before the concert itself. I want you to guess how many slices of pizza I ate that day. 5? That's a warm-up. 10? Average numbers. 15? No. I ate 20 slices of pizza in that span. Keep in mind, they were not no squares. They were not 132 slices that are thinner in paper that they try to serve at the school like parties and everything. No, these were normal size triangle slices of pizza. Funny enough, my family ordered pizza before they came to the concert, and there was some pizza left when I came home. I ate 2 more slices. Now, just because I was Mikado Avocado levels of planet doesn't mean that I was or am completely greedy. If I can help it, then I will share my food with anyone who needs it. And I think that's how someone needs to conduct themselves. Like, there's no reason why you need to be running full send to get you an ice cream cone after drowning. drowning after downing 2 packed burritos and 4 bags of chips. Like, if you want to go to a buffet and eat all you can eat, then do so. But if you're pulling up to a hot dog stand in Chicago with the homies and you're asking for 12 hot dogs for yourself, and that's low-key what gets me ticked on some people are moving with food. I have to remind myself to ask most of the time. Meanwhile, some people are just like swiping grub like Aladdin. Like, bro, sit your... You know what? I'm about to give Yo-Yo a run for his money. I said, hey, yo! For all the greedy shaking the earth, I need y'all to sit down. You don't need no more bites. You eat food like Cell ate up Gingertown. Called up Shenron to take you away from the table and get you in a shower. But your weight broke the scouter. Over 9,000. He flew off after he said it wasn't within his power. Put it on record. You ain't never gonna catch me in the store with you. Cause I might throw this riot javelin to get you out the aisle and mistake you for Dodoria. Yo, ain't you big too? Hey, I ain't weight, only in heart. I still tank you like Broly. Gigalaria in a crater. I'm really adding beef to the cart. Never step to me with a bill like do. Absorb my food like super. I'll conk you over the head like Coop. Hit the sonic sway when you swing. Taunt you like Kid cause you built like a pond. So sit back, Majin Buu. Cause you know I die hard. It'll get ugly when I up this dragon fist and show you what it means to go further beyond. Hold on. I hear. Yo, my fault. I've been wanting to do that for years. I'm not gonna lie. I might do it in the future, but somebody send that to Yo-Yo. We have a rap battle, bro. Jokes aside, just know there is a clear difference between being big because your metabolism is genuinely cooked and being greedy. At the very least, learn how to make your own food. Like, sure, fast food hits sometimes, but I'm telling you, when you learn how to make some meals in life, you will never go back. Instead of going to IHOP, make IHOP at home. You want some chicken? Throw it in a crock pot in the morning, leave it for a couple of hours on high with some seasoning. You will never go back to KFC or Popeyes. Still going to timeout though. I will always mess up some timeout chicken. Well. Oh, give me a break. Hey guys, Future Copper here, circa April 2026. I'm not gonna lie, this video took a hot minute and a half to make, but I did enjoy making it despite how long it took. I just wish that I was able to release a little more stuff or maybe even release it sooner, because I know I did say I was going to release something for March, a Women's History Month video that I've been wanting to do for a hot minute, and I never really got to that. Not really got to that. I just unfortunately didn't have time to finish it because I doodle you not, bro. I was working on it throughout all of March. I put this video on hold to work on that one. And in the middle of spring break, as I'm making scenes, editing stuff here and there, I kid you not, I get sick. And I mean like sick. Like I'm running a high fever. I can barely get up and put away dishes. It was that bad. And putting away dishes, that's like my thinking piece. So it was bad, and I was out of commission for basically the entirety of spring break. So I was like, man, and I thought I was thinking to myself like, yo, can I just do it in these couple of days? I'm like, no, I can't. I'm not gonna overwork myself, especially coming off of a sickness, so I apologize. We finally got some new content on the board. I got one more that I want to do before summer. I think you guys will really like this one. I'm trying my best because I know the old channel, this was around the time where things really just got dry, especially because I think March or April was when I released the mother video, and then after that there was just like nothing or next to nothing other than updates and everything like that. And I really want to do right with this channel by building it up the best I can. So new content is here for y'all. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, share this around like a bag of chips, Doritos, Cheetos, whatever you want. This button on the left is going to show you my most popular video, being the Sonic Kid, which I am so proud of this video for doing so well, and I think it could climb even higher. So if you get that one of you a like, make it climb up the ranks. I appreciate that. And on the right is a playlist of all of my Copper Archives videos from the first channel that I brought over to this one. With that being said, however, I will see you guys in May with a new video, but until then, I'll see you guys next time. Copper out.